We run a design support programme for small and medium-sized businesses, the lifeblood of the UK economy, to help them accelerate their chances of opening up new markets, finding new routes to innovation, finding new opportunities to punch above their weight in existing markets, increase their market value. These are things we've been doing through our business support programme over the last 5 years.
Well, since we met the Design Council and then employed our design agency, the company has changed significantly. But certainly we've seen the company increase in terms of turnover and in profitability significantly over the last 2 years since the rebrand. And all of that's been in a period of credit crunch when lots of other companies have seen their businesses do very badly. So there has to be some reason why we've done so well, because the basic quality of the care hasn't changed. So I would put a lot of that down to the rebrand.
But we're competing, say, with major multinational companies with far bigger spends than us. It's a tough market, but we feel confident in taking on that market because of the quality of the design. And when we put these packs on the table, people notice them, and that's the first thing they comment. These are fantastically designed products, and that's got us on the shelf.
Basically, since we've done the Design Council programme, everything has changed in our business. It's like a completely different business than we were when we went into the programme. Because we achieved our target, which was to launch Sugrue on the market, that's meant that we've been able to get funding to scale up our manufacturing.
For many industrial businesses, I think the perceived wisdom is that design isn't actually that important, that what you need to do is to produce a functional product. I think what we've learnt over the last 3 years is that design is increasingly important. The tactile feel of a product, the shape of the product are equally important to its functionality. And I think what the Design Council programme actually enabled us to do was to marry those two concepts together. To a point where last year we won a Queen's Award for innovation for developing an innovative new product.
So in order to deliver our programmes, we're actually quite a small organisation based in London. However, our programmes are national and we need a national team. So over the last 3 years, we've built a very strong network of what we call design associates, who are very experienced design strategists and design managers.
Well, as a design associate, I help people to introduce design into the business, but at a strategic level. So we're actually aligning design activity with the business objectives. And in essence, that's what Designing Plan's all about. It's making design work that bit harder at a higher level so that you're actually getting a decent return on investment.
As a design associate, I work with small to medium-sized businesses, coaching the senior management, often the MD, in how to use design in their business to help them in their marketplaces, sell more products and services, but also compete better and often create new markets for their products and services, increase turnover and, of course, bottom line profit.
We're there to promote design use and to advise clients on how best to use design to reach their corporate objectives. What they should be demanding from it is money, nothing more or less than that. Design in this context is only beneficial if it shows return on investment and improves sales and profit margins. And if they're not demanding that at the beginning, then they're asking the wrong questions from the design process.
A good design associate is not only very literate in the world of design, and I mean that in its broadest sense, from the role and the power of brands through to the impact that design has on every product and service that we interact with on a daily basis. On top of that, they need to understand people, and they need to be able to speak the language of business. For these small companies, investing in design is a big deal, and they need to understand how they're going to get return on that investment.
We work with a wide variety of businesses. I've worked with companies such as asbestos removal to luxury yachts. We also work on a wide variety of projects, everything from products and developing new services to brand and communication projects.
I think to help businesses understand why they need design, you need to take them back to first principles. All great design stems from understanding the customers, understanding the offer, understanding the competitive environment. And so often when you dig into those aspects with businesses, you uncover gaps in their knowledge. Filling those gaps helps them drive their businesses forward.
We believe the design support programmes are actually quite different. They're not just providing design mentoring to business, they're actually providing some of the best designers in this country as mentors. And that isn't their day job. Their day job is actually working for some of the most well-known brands such as British Airways, Black & Decker. We've got somebody who set up the London office of one of the best industrial design firms in the world, but also designers who work to help innovate within the NHS on a daily basis. So we make sure that we're bringing the best in field to help organisations who actually really need that help. And that's what makes this programme different.